Hi guys, I hope that you're having a fabulous day. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with part 1 of 2 of my entire Louis Vuitton handbag collection. So I hope that you enjoy it. If you do, make sure and give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Now listen, I'm not a big fan of the whole 2-part videos either. For those of you sitting there thinking, Minnie, why? I would have loved to included all of my bags in one video, but if I went that route, we would be here for well into an hour. Nobody wants that, all right? Between filming it and then editing it and then you guys having to sit through it, there's no way. So I opted to do it into 2 videos. The first part is gonna be my monogram bags and the second part is gonna be everything else. So I know. But by doing it this way, I can also give you guys just a teeny tiny bit more information on each bag, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. These bags are gonna be in no particular order. And I have done reviews, I have done unboxings on everything that you guys are going to see, but if there's something in particular that you want me to expand on in another video, let me know in the comment section down below. All right, so let's bust out this eye candy and let's get this show on the road, shall we? Starting with the first bag, and that is the beautiful side trunk in the MM size. So you guys know how I feel about this bag. This bag is in constant rotation. It is definitely one of my favorites. It is one of my most used, and I love it so much that I have contemplated going for it in the GM size because the GM size looks delicious as well. But the reason why I love it so much is because of, the details. The details, the hardware, the size, the shape that it has, everything about this is wonderful, except for one thing. It does come with a longer strap that you can use for crossbody. I never use it. I don't like this bag as a crossbody bag. I mostly use it as a little shoulder bag, but I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous, and that hardware, oh man, the hardware, the way that it catches the light is absolutely fantastic. So huge fan of the side trunk. I think it is fabulous. To be honest, I think all the side trunks, the little Pico one, the PM, the MM, the G, all of them. Give me all of them and I am a happy camper. Let me know if you guys feel the same way about that bag. Moving on to this beauty. This is the Slouchy MM. I love this bag. Oh, and side note, you guys are gonna hear I love this bag. I'm obsessed. It's fabulous a lot throughout this video. And I'm not trying to be dramatic. It's just that's honestly how I feel about these bags. So again, just keep that in mind. But anyway, I think that this bag is fabulous. This reminds me so much of the Sully MM that I had years ago. But unlike the Sully, I feel like this one is a lot more comfortable. I love the size. Even though it's an MM, to me this feels more like a GM. And look at this. You can fit everything in here. You can fit my kitchen sink, your kitchen sink, Sally Sue's kitchen sink. I don't know, but I've said in other videos that for me, this reminds me so much of old school Louis Vuitton. And maybe that's why I like it so much. I don't know, but I think it is absolutely fantastic, and talk about comfortable, ridiculously comfortable when it comes to a shoulder bag. So I think that is amazing. All right, moving on to this beauty right here. This is the Popincourt. Now I know that a lot of people aren't a fan of this silhouette. They don't like that it looks like a Dorito, and coincidentally, that is the nickname that I gave this bag with the help of you guys. So this is my Dorito, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I snagged it on the pre-loved market in fabulous condition. Look at the leather. The leather is still ridiculously light, but I love the details on here. I like the little gold balls. I like that you have leather trimming on here. It's amazing. And even though it looks like it's small, it's ridiculous the amount of stuff that you can fit in this bag comfortably. And what I love about it so much is that when you open it up, I do have it currently stuffed. I think all of my bags are stuffed because if I unstuffed them and then showed you guys the interior too, we'd be here even longer. But look at this. It opens up so generously and you can see everything at a glance. I absolutely love the Popincourt. They also have a larger, like a tote Popincourt. Either way, I think that this silhouette is fantastic, or the style, I should say. So love that. Moving on to this beauty. Now I know that a lot of you guys aren't a fan of it, but this is the Papillon 30, AKA my burrito. Coincidentally, Theodore has quite a few nicknames, and some of those nicknames are burrito as well as Dorito. So I just thought, I wasn't even thinking when I was naming these bags, but maybe subconsciously I was thinking about Theo. I don't know. But anyway, this to me looks like a little burrito. But a lot of people aren't a fan because of the shape. And I'll be honest, when I first saw this, a million years ago when it first launched, I was like, I don't know if I'm a fan. I don't think that this shape would really do anything. Can you fit anything in there comfortably? And I was so wrong, because you can fit a ridiculous amount of items in here as well. I'm talking full size items, no problem. Absolutely no problems. I think I think it's great. I prefer the size 30 as a shoulder bag because the 28 has the smaller shoulder straps, and I just feel like it's a little too uncomfortable whenever I put it on my shoulder, so that's why I went for the 30. But I absolutely love this bag, and it's unique, all right? It's very unique, and I'm a fan. I am absolutely a fan. On to quite possibly one of my favorite shoulder bags of all time when it comes to Louis Vuitton, this beauty right here. This is the Galliera PM. So I used to have this bag once upon a time in Damier Azur. I repurchased it. You guys are going to see it in the other video. But I have always loved this bag. I never gave it its moment in the sun. But now that I have it in the monogram and I repurchased it in the Damier Azur, I use these bags all the time. And when I talk about comfort, I mean, I know I said that the Slouchy is comfortable, but this is like 10 times more comfortable than the Slouchy, all right? It just, the strap that it has, it's adjustable, but the way that this leather just molds to your shoulder is unlike anything else. And the silhouette, I mean, it also fits quite a bit. This is the PM. They also had it in the, what did they have it? They had it in the GM or the M? No, they had it in the GM. I can't remember. But I mean, you have the microfiber interior. I mean, you can fit so much in here comfortably. And even if this is filled to the brim, it is still crazy comfortable because of the strap. The strap doesn't fall off of your shoulder. It doesn't dig into your skin. Nothing like that. It's just, I can't even, I'm sure, like I'm struggling to articulate how much I love this bag because I think it is absolutely fantastic. And I love the little inventory plate because again, it reminds me of old school Louis Vuitton. Okay, what can I say? I am an OG Louis Vuitton lover, like at the core of my heart. Let me know if you guys are as well. I can appreciate the newer stuff and I have some of the newer stuff, but the OG pieces for me are just like, they just hit totally different, you know? Again, let me know if you guys feel the same way. But this bag is fantastic. If you are looking for a shoulder bag, I highly, highly recommend these guys. And you can find them on the pre-loved market for killer, killer prices. All right, moving on to another one of my favorites, and that is this beauty right here. This is the Noe BB. So this guy, for the longest time, I didn't think I would be a fan because of how you close it up, because you have the drawstring closure. I thought that it would be a pain in the ass, but I gravitate towards this bag all year long. I think it is wonderful. I love it so much. I also bought it in Damier Azur, but it's amazing. It does come with a removable adjustable strap that you can use crossbody or as a longer shoulder strap. I never use this. Instead, I got the Organize My Bag top handle, and this to me is perfection. I always use it this way, and it's so comfortable. I can load this bad boy up, and again, I don't feel like it weighs down the bag too much. I can see everything that's going on, and I love it. I am not afraid of the leather. I know that a lot of people aren't a fan of this bag because it has so much leather and they do prefer to treat it. As you guys know, I do not treat any of my bags. I never have. I don't think I ever will. I just let the oils in my hands do all the work for me. I absolutely love this bag and I think it is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, speaking of Noes, I also have the Nano Noe. Now this guy, I think I've used it once this year. I was all about it when I couldn't get it. And then once I got it, I was like, I'm not really, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes it bothers me because it is so small. When I put stuff in here and if I bend over, it ends up flying out. Even if I do cinch this in. Not only that, the leather on here has kind of turned, like, it looks like it's gray. Like, it doesn't have this really nice patina. It's kind of weird. I don't know, but I did take off the strap that it comes with because the strap was not removable and it was not adjustable and I was feeling spicy. So I figured the only way to give this bag a little bit more versatility is to cut off the strap. That way I can add my favorite chain strap, my favorite leather strap. That way I can, incorporate it a little bit more. But even then, I just don't really end up, going for it. I don't know. It's cute. It's super, super cute. But to be honest, it's kind of useless. It's kind of useless and it feels more like a prop whenever I carry it than an actual handbag. So I think that's just me. You guys might absolutely love this bag, but yeah, I don't know. I struggle to really enjoy using it. Now we're getting into Speedy row. I do have quite a few Speedies, so just bear with me. But unlike the Nano Noe, for me, the Nano Speedy has definitely been one that has surprised me so much, and this bag is also in heavy rotation. Considering its size, I mean, when you see it from far away, you're like, what are you gonna fit in that? What are you gonna fit, like a Tic Tac, maybe a lipstick? Oh no. Oh no, it is amazing how much I can fit in this bag comfortably. I can still take everything out. I can still see everything at a glance. You guys have seen the videos on this. It's amazing. It's like a clown car. It's a clown car. It's a Mary Poppins bag. Like, this is the epitome of a Mary Poppins bag. No joke. It is amazing. Now this is the older style Nano bag, or the Nano Speedy, because it also came with a non-removable, non-adjustable strap, and because I was feeling spicy, I also cut that off to give it a lot more versatility. And honestly, it's the best thing I could have ever done, because with this, I use it with a leather strap, I use it with a chain strap. Sometimes I just carry it like so. Other times I have attached this to a bigger bag to use this kind of like a bag charm. I don't know, but this for me has so many uses. This is ridiculously small, but crazy functional, and I love it. I absolutely love this bag. All right, moving on to one of my newest Speedies, and that is the Speedy 20. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so I said it in my unboxing video. I thought that there was a lot of hype about this bag, all right? And I apologize because I am seriously eating my words one letter at a time. This bag is fantastic, okay? Absolutely fantastic. Yes, it is small, but it also fits a crazy amount of items, and I really have to give it to the fact that these zippers end up extending over the side of the bag. That right there is what is the biggest game changer when it comes to the Speedy 20. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Now this bag also comes with a beautiful guitar strap that is adjustable, and you can use it crossbody or you can use it as a shoulder bag, but I sold it. I sold it. Like I said, you guys know how I feel about those guitar straps. I think that they are god-awful. I think that they are hideous. They do absolutely nothing for the bag. So with this one, sometimes I use a chain strap, sometimes I use a leather strap, other times I just opt to carry it like this, but dude, this bag is amazing. It's not hype. It is not hype. And again, I am sorry that I ever doubted it because it is perfection. Absolute perfection. Now, even though I'm a huge fan of the Speedy 20, my heart for the time being still belongs to the 25 bandouliere. Now, I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record because I always bring it up anytime I talk about the 25 bandouliere, but when the bandoulières first were introduced, I was so against them. I was like, oh my God, what is Louis Vuitton doing? How dare they? How dare they do something to a classic? It's perfect the way that it is. But honestly, it is the best thing they could have ever done to the Speedy silhouette is include a bandouliere strap, because the bandouliere strap gives you so much more versatility, and who doesn't like versatility when it comes to handbags, right? So again, I am also eating my words when it comes to the 25 bandouliere, but this bag is amazing. Now, even though I don't often use the strap that it comes with, the crossbody strap or the longer shoulder strap, I can appreciate it. For the most part, I do prefer to use it as a regular hand carry bag, or other times I will add a chain just to give it a little bit more decoration on here. But I think it is wonderful. I mean, the Speedy silhouette in general, I've said this before and I will say it until the day I die, is one of the greatest silhouettes because yes, it's essentially a black hole, but you can fit so much in the bag. It's a cute little satchel. It's very classic. It's very timeless. It's ridiculously iconic when it comes to Louis Vuitton. So I love the history behind it as well. But this is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And speaking of 25s, I also have this guy. This is just a classic 25. And when I was on the pre-loved market, I was looking for one that had a little bit more history to it, one that had a little bit more wear and tear, and it definitely does. You can see the shiny patina that it has on there. But this has also been a bag that I have reached for often. Usually when I don't know which bag I'm gonna go for, and if it's sunny out or what have you, I will just end up going going for this one, and I think it's great. I love that it has so much personality to it because of the darker patina, because you have, you know, a little bit more character to it. It has a few more beauty marks, and I did contemplate about possibly getting all of the leather replaced, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm taking away history from the bag. Instead of adding a chapter to it, I'm kind of creating a whole new book, and I don't want to do that. I want to continue the story when it comes to this Speedy 25, and I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for it. I mean, and this bag is from, what is it, from 2000? Hang on, let me double check. I always forget. It is from, it is from 1999, all right? It is from 1999, and it still looks like this. I mean, come on. That speaks volumes to the quality that these bags had back in the day, so I love it. And since we're still talking about the 25s, I, of course, have to bring out this beauty right here. This is the Speedy 25, but this is my birth year bag. That's right, this bag is as old as this bag right here, and I couldn't be happier. I mean, I searched high and low for this handbag because when you're as old as I am, it's a lot harder to find these bags on the pre-loved market because obviously I'm not from the 2000s, right? So I'm like, dude, I'm never gonna find it. I'm never gonna find it, but I finally found it. And I mean, it's in my eyes, it is perfect. Of course, it has a lot of wear, but we're not talking about, you know, a 5-year-old bag either. You have quite a bit of patina on the handles here. You also have a lot of patina on the hardware, and it also came with the original lock. It didn't come with the original keys. But I mean, I was over the moon when I got this bag because the canvas was still in amazing condition. There were no holes, there are no tears, nothing like that, which I was super, super happy about. But I kind of screwed up because when I got it, I remember I was sitting there like super, super giddy, and I just kept opening up the zipper. I was like, oh my God, it's amazing, blah, blah, blah. And by doing that, I mean, unbeknownst to me, I didn't even like think that the fabric was also disintegrating because it is so old. So I have little holes on the fabric there. I was so bummed out. I'm like, oh my God, you're so stupid, Minnie. Why did you do that? But I kind of tried to fix it, and to no avail. I actually contacted Louis Vuitton and I asked them if that's something that they can do. They said, sure, no problem. But by doing that, they have to change out this, this tab here as well. And in turn, that would also change the date code of this bag, which I didn't want to do because that's the whole point of getting a birth year bag. So I decided to just leave it like that. I have it up on my vanity, and you know, even though it does have, you know, it has those beauty marks because they're not flaws, they are beauty marks. This bag tells a story, and I love that I'm able to give it a little bit more life, even though I don't carry it, and I definitely don't want to carry it because I don't want anything else to happen to the fabric or to the zipper. It just holds a super, super special place in my heart, so I love it. I absolutely love it. Who knew? Who knew that I'd be able to find one? Like I said, I've been looking for my birth year bag for like the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years, and I couldn't find it. So I was super, super happy. And to be honest with you guys, I'm still looking for another one because I want to have like a backup for my birth year. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I think if anybody's going to understand, it's going to be a fellow handbag lover. All right, so that brings us to our last Speedy, and it is this beauty right here. So this is the Mon Mono Classic 30. So this one I got, I want to say it was probably 10 years ago, and I don't use it too often, to be honest with you. I do love the Speedy 30 in general because, I mean, it's incredibly generous, and I love the Speedy sag that it gets when you have all of your stuff filled in here. But the Mon Mono, I decided to get my initials on there, and I also decided to go for these two colors. I believe I got the white and then the fuchsia, and back in the day, you used to be able to customize the interior of your Mon Mono pieces. So mine has the fabric, or that has the fuchsia fabric in there. So I mean, I really like it. It's super, super cute, but I just don't use it too often. Speedy 30 is amazing. And I used to have Speedy 35s once upon a time, but those for me just felt a little too big. The 30 is still a very manageable size. Like I don't feel like it's too overwhelming on my body frame, but I love, love, love this style. How we do non-time? Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Okay, let's keep it going with this beauty right here. This is the Trouville. Now this is technically a travel bag, but I know that a lot of people like to incorporate this as a everyday handbag, and that's how I have incorporated it into my collection as well. But I love it. I love the silhouette. I love how sturdy it is. It almost feels like hard-sided luggage. It's amazing. This thing is built like a tank. But the reason why it is a travel bag is because it does have the washable, it has the waterproof interior. Now, a lot of people do report that because of the material that they use in here, over time this bag starts to develop like a crayon type of smell. Thankfully, I don't have that issue thus far. Hopefully, you know, it doesn't happen. But if it does, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I love that you have those 4 little pockets, so that way you can put, you know, your toiletries in here, what have you. But this is amazing. This thing does have a little bit of weight to it, again, because it does have a little bit of a thicker canvas going on. But I think it is amazing. I add a little chain on here because you do have a little addition, a little D-ring on the handle part there. So that way you can add a chain on there, you can add a strap. You also have an exterior little slip pocket. I don't know, man, but I am a fan. I think it is beautiful. Between the Trouville and the Louis Vuitton Deauville, I think both of them are absolutely fantastic. So love these little guys. You can also find them on the pre-loved market for steals. All right, moving on to one of my favorites still, and that is the Bumbag, the OG Bumbag. This is also a bag that I was so against because I was like, dude, a fanny pack, I'm never gonna use it. I'm not a fan. I think it's this, I think it's that. I am also eating my words one letter at a time because this bag is fabulous. And no, I don't use it as a fanny pack. I actually end up using it more as a shoulder bag. Other times I use it as a crossbody bag. I don't know, but I freaking love, love, love the OG Bumbag. I think it is amazing. It fits a crazy amount of items in here as well, even though the silhouette looks like it's a little bit weird, but it's awesome. I mean, when I use it as a shoulder bag, it just feels so comfortable because of this leather here. It also molds to your shoulder, which I think is great. It doesn't dig into your skin. You have a ton of adjustments. I mean, this is awesome. And the mouth, the opening that it has is one of the greatest things because look at this. You can see everything at a glance. I do have an organizer in here because it makes it a little bit easier so my stuff's not rolling around, but I love that. Although I will say that sometimes because you have this little flap over the zipper, sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Not too bad, but I think it is great. I still absolutely love, love, love the OG Bumbag. All right, moving on to this beauty right here. This is the Palm Springs Mini. So this guy, you know, I have used it to death over the years. I think I've had it for, I don't know, I want to say maybe 7 or 8 years, somewhere along those lines. I think it is wonderful. This is such a fantastic travel bag because it does have the color treated leather, so you don't have to worry about any type of weather that you are going to be traveling in, nothing like that. And even though it is small, it fits a crazy amount of items in here as well. I mean, you can fit everything that you need and your essentials plus more, no problem. And I also feel like it's a little bit more secure because of the way that it opens up. Now mine is the old school one because it does have the hidden zipper, and even though it makes it more secure, it's also a pain in the ass to get in and out of the bag because of the hidden zipper. Thankfully, Louis Vuitton did revamp this bag, and they ended up revamping it by having exposed zippers, which makes it a lot easier to get in and out of it. But it does have it does come with the 2 straps. Hang on, let me take them out. See what I mean? All my bags are stuffed. It does come with these 2 straps, so that way you can use it as a regular backpack. You can use it as a shoulder bag. You can use it as a crossbody bag. I mean, there are so many ways that you can incorporate this little bag into your life. It is amazing. And the #1 question that I get with this bag is, do I feel like this is better for someone that's super young? No, I don't think bags have, like, you don't have to be a certain age to use a bag, in my opinion. You know, I feel like they're ageless. Whether you are 20, whether you're 100, it does not matter. This bag looks absolutely phenomenal on everybody, all right? absolutely everybody. I do not think that you would look ridiculous if you end up buying this bag and you are 75 years young. Definitely not. In my opinion, I say go for it. Absolutely go for it, because again, it makes for a wonderful travel bag. It makes for a great everyday bag as well. I don't know. I feel like I can talk about this bag until the cows come home because I am such a big fan. But the reason I've actually had Louis Vuitton reach out and tell me that they can replace it with a newer model, but I'm not going to go that route because this was a gift from Edward and from my husband, so it has a ton of sentimental value. So I'm just going to rock it with a pain in the ass zipper until the wheels fall off, and even then I'm still going to keep it. So it is what it is. All right. Speaking of backpacks, I also have this bad mama jamma right here. So this is the Montsouris GM, and this is amazing. I have had this bag in my collection throughout the entire time of buying luxury goods. I have purchased this bag 3 times. Okay, 3 times. The other 2 times, obviously, I sold them. But I figured 3rd time's a charm. I am keeping it this time. I freaking love this bag. This is also perfect for traveling, especially for road trips. I use it all the time. It is so ridiculously comfortable. I love the size. I can fit all of my snacks in here, all right? Anytime whenever we go on a road trip, I have a bunch of waters in here. I have a ton of beef jerky in here. I have a bunch of candy, hot tamales, red vines, you know, chips, whatever, you name it. I carry it in here, plus all of the stuff that I would carry as a handbag, you know, for a handbag. But it's so ridiculously comfortable. I think it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I also like that you have like a double security. So you have this this part here too, and it has a little bit of an adjustment as a buckle, and then you also have the drawstring closure for a little bit more added security. So I love that. I absolutely love this bag, and it is so comfortable. Yes, it has a ton of leather, but that's okay. It's okay. These straps really add to just how comfortable it is as well, because the Montsouris backpack is also available in the MM, or back in the day it was available in the MM as well as the PM, and I had both as well, but the GM is definitely the one that takes the cake for me, and especially how I like to incorporate it into my collection. This next one, Louis Vuitton has it listed as a handbag, but I actually prefer to use it as a small leather good, and it is the Micro Metis. I remember when I got this thing, I was like, dude, I've lost the plot. Like, what the hell am I going to use this bag for? But much to my surprise, this has been one of the best small leather goods that I have ever purchased from the fashion house. I think it is incredible. Yes, it does come with a little chain strap that is removable, but I have used this as a catch-all. I have used it as a wallet. I have used it as a cosmetics case, what have you, inside of my handbags, and it has been perfect that way. I love it. I absolutely love it. There have been a few times that I have tried to kind of pull it off as a handbag. It looks so stupid on me. Like I look like a Yeti trying to rock this thing because it's so tiny and I feel like I overwhelm it. So it doesn't work out for me. I cannot do it justice that way, but I can definitely do it justice using it as a small leather good. And that's okay, all right? That is okay. But come on, this thing is like stupid cute, but also very functional. So that makes me incredibly happy. All right, moving on to one of the greatest small leather goods that I feel many of us use as a handbag, and that is the Pochette Accessoires. So this is the Pochette Accessoires new model. I know that they have since revamped it and they have added a chain strap to it. And I believe that this is a little bit longer, right? I don't know, I could be wrong, but these are, or this is the older one, not the oldest one, but the new model. Anyway, I'm getting all confused. This is such a wonderful small leather good, but it is the greatest bag as well. It's simple, but you can incorporate this into your collection, into your lifestyle, so many different ways. If you decide to use it as a mini bag, if you decide to use it as a shoulder bag, if you decide to use it as a pouch inside of your larger handbags, as a travel bag, whatever the case may be, I feel like the possibilities are endless in how you can incorporate this into your collection. And it is absolutely fantastic. You can take this off completely, add a thicker, longer leather strap. You can add a chain strap and really give it a little bit more personality. I don't know, but I am such a big fan of the Pochette Accessoires. And even with the one that they currently have on the website, and I know it's a little bit more expensive, but again, it does come with that chain strap. I still think that it's worth it because of the versatility that it offers, especially with the chain strap that it comes with. So I love it. I absolutely love it, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for a mini bag that has a lot of use. But because I love the Pochette Accessoires so much, I also got this bad boy right here. As you guys know, this is my newest handbag. This is in the beautiful monogram sequins from their ski collection, and I mean, come on, come on! These sequins are just, like, I can stare at them all day long. I think it is incredible. Now this pochette is actually a little bit smaller than the one that I just showed you guys, but I can still carry quite a bit in here. I already used it out to dinner and it was amazing. I got a lot of compliments on it. And you know, whenever you take this out to dinner, just with the lights of like the restaurants or wherever you are, I just feel like it catches the light. And the magpie that I am, anything shiny, anything sparkly catches my attention. So, you know, I just grin like an idiot every time that I use this bag, or every time that I see it, because look at that. It's just like, it's so mesmerizing, right? At least for me. Me and my fellow magpies will appreciate a bag like this, but I love it. I absolutely love it. That brings us to this beauty. This is the Tivoli, all right? The Tivoli. This bad boy has since been discontinued, but oh my goodness. Again, we go back to the OG silhouettes for Louis Vuitton, and I think it is wonderful. I love this bag. I'm never getting rid of it, all right? And I know that you guys are probably like, yeah, right, Minnie, you're gonna get rid of these bags. No, I have learned my lesson. The ones that I have repurchased are with me until the bitter end. Like, I don't care if I never use them again or what have you, I'm never gonna get rid of them. But this bag is amazing. It is massive, okay? Look at this. It is so big. It fits a ton of shiza in here because this is like the largemouth bass of the fishing or the handbag world. Look at this. This thing is enormous. Okay, I do have an organizer in here. And you know what? Major shout out to my favorite organizer people, Zumoni. All right, and this is not a sponsored video, but I feel like 75% or 85% of all of my handbags have organizers from them, and they are amazing because they help to ensure that the bags, you know, look fabulous for long periods of time when you store them, or if you want to use them as an organizer. But anyway, I digress. Back to, look at how large this is. You can see everything at a glance. Like I said, this is a largemouth bass type of bag because it's amazing. It's perfection. I have used this as a work bag. I have used this as a travel bag as well. I have been able to fit multiple, yes, I'm not even kidding you, multiple outfits in here whenever I have used this as a weekend bag. No problem. I mean, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I mean, you have adjustments on the straps here. I will have to say, because you do have these rolled handles, sometimes they can end up rolling off of your shoulder, but if I do have it fully loaded, I don't find that happens, but it is awesome. Look at how wide it is. So when you put this on, yeah, it feels like it's like bulbous, but it's not. All right, I promise you, it is not too bulbous. And again, we're talking about an OG handbag. We're almost done, I promise. Next, we have the Neverfull BB. So this guy, you know, this also surprised me because even though it is small, I do use it often. I think it is such a fantastic bag. I'm also a huge fan of the Neverfull, you guys know that. But this bag came with the beautiful guitar strap that is removable and adjustable. I have never used it with that guitar strap. I still have it. I think I should just end up selling it. And it also came with a little bag charm, a little round coin purse, which that guy I use separately. But for me, this bag is perfection with this strap right here. Again, this is not a sponsored video, but this is from Organize My Bag. This is like a match made in heaven. It is perfect. I love that this is removable. I love that it is adjustable, and it really gives a lot more versatility to this bag, in my opinion, even more so than that hideous clunky guitar strap that it comes with. Other times I like to use this with a chain strap just to give it a little bit more oomph, just to give it a little bit more of that razzle dazzle that I'm looking for. But even though it is the BB bag, It's crazy how much you can fit in here. And I know I keep saying that over and over throughout this video. I probably sound like a broken record, but that's the reality of it. I mean, just because these look like little small bags and you might think that you're going to be able to fit a Tic Tac in there, that is definitely not the case. I mean, I'm able to fit all of my essentials in here and then some. Of course, I do have to go a little bit more slender to maximize my space, but still I can do that. And of course, it does come with the option to zip it closed, which, you know, in all honesty, it's not my favorite thing because I don't zip up any of my bags. I prefer the easy access, but for me, a true Neverfull, the reason why it's called a Neverfull is because it doesn't have a zipper. So I feel like this is named incorrectly because of the zipper, but I do appreciate that it gives you a little bit more security, especially if you decide to use this as a travel bag because of that zippered option or that zippered closure. So I mean, again, I can see both sides, but I prefer them to be completely open. But this is such a great little bag. Super cute. Okay, my friends, that brings us to our very last bag. Any guesses what it is? Of course, you guys all know it's going to be this beauty right here, which is the Neverfull MM. This will continue to, or this continues to be my ride or die when it comes to the GOAT of all totes. Okay, I don't care what anybody says about it. I don't care if everybody and their mother has this bag. This is absolutely fantastic. This takes the cake when it comes to a tote because it's simplicity. I mean, it's comfortable, it's ridiculously spacious, and you can also incorporate this into your lifestyle so many different ways. I mean, you can use this as an everyday bag, you can use this as a work bag, you can use this as a travel bag. I've heard so many of you guys use this as a mommy bag. I've seen people use this as a book bag for their, you know, whenever they're in college or if they're in high school or what have you. So, I mean, I feel like the possibilities are endless in how you can incorporate this bag. I think it is absolutely phenomenal. Every time that I use it, I still get the butterflies. Like I still get that stupid grin across my face. Like I grin like an idiot because I'm so happy anytime that I use this wonderful handbag. So I will forever sing its praises because it's incredible, right? It is absolutely incredible. All right, you guys, so that does it for my entire Louis Vuitton handbag collection part 1, the monogram edition. If you have made it this far, please put a red heart down below. I really tried to keep the commentary to a minimum. I know that I went on a few tangents, but again, you guys know how I am, especially when it comes to giving a little bit more info. I feel like I always feel compelled to just share a little bit more and a little bit more. But don't forget, the second part of this video should be up either next week. I haven't even started filming it, to be honest with you. It should be next week or the week after, but that is going to have the rest of my Louis Vuitton handbag collection. I don't think I'm missing anything. Like I'm looking throughout my room and I think I got all of the bags in. You guys will notice that there are 2 bags missing. One is the mini bum bag in the monogram canvas and the multi-pochette accessoire. So I sold the monogram mini bum bag and the multi-pochette, I sold one of the pouches, so it is no longer classified as a handbag, even though I never really used it as a handbag. I just used the components all separately. But that's why I didn't include them, or I didn't include that one in today's video. But yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully that's it. I'm not including the keep alls because those are travel. So yeah, hopefully I didn't miss anything, and if I did, I'll just put it, you know, I'll put it in the description box below. But anyway, again, that does it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope I was able to give you a little bit more info. If you enjoyed this video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day.